Want to know what it's like to try and run 100 miles in one go? I'm your man.
I mean, the first thing is you're going to want to get up unfashionably early.
You're going to enjoy a good queue for a toilet. Unless you're very gifted or very motivated, you're going to be walking as much as running. It helps if you like landscape archaeology. Ooh, a hill thought. You might make some friends, but you're also going to spend a lot of time in your own company. You're going to need to be very comfortable with the concept of groinal lubrication. Slavering might be a word. One thing you have to accept on a 100-mile run is that something bad is bound to happen to you. You'll fall over, get lost, get blisters, knee hurts, be sick, get hypothermia or heat stroke, or get attacked by a bear. Who knows? Right now I'm about 38 miles into this run. I've got waves of nausea and I have fallen over. Can't tell if my knee hurts because the nausea is all pervasive. Haven't been attacked by a bear, but I don't think they have bears in Hampshire. So, one thing that you need to bear in mind if you're trying to run 100 miles in one go is that at some point you're going to have to suspend disbelief. That point for me is now. I've just got to 50 miles in and I've been running and walking for a little under 10 hours. Pretty decent stint along the South Downs Way, by the way. I'm running from Winchester to Eastbourne. I should have mentioned that previously probably. So normally you might think that's a pretty good innings, time to retire for a beer. However, in this case I happen to know that I have another 50 miles to do, and that's pretty surely going to take me more than 10 hours because I'm quite tired now. So I need to come to terms with that and probably just think about it more in the sense of I've done 50 miles and now everything's downhill. But it's not actually, quite a lot of it's uphill. Probably doing a terrible disservice to Buddhism to say I think you need to be a bit Buddhist about it and just think it's got to happen, you've got to do it, there's nothing you can do about it, you've just got to let it be. That's what I'll do. I mean, this is the golden hour. You don't get better than this. Top of the South Downs, sun going down, 70 miles into the day, 10 o'clock at night, about to start running into the dark. Exciting. So I finished the South Downs Way 100-mile run with Centurion Running. I'm sat on a deck chair at a race course in Eastbourne watching the people come in. It's very nice watching the sun come up. Isn't that nice? So anyway, reflections on this race, which I'm sure you're interested in. It was excellent, very hard work, obviously. 100 miles is a long way to run in a day, non-stop. I finished in 21 and a half hours, I think, which is very good for me. The winner finished in 15 hours, so that's remarkable. What was the best bit about it? Running along the ridge at dusk was amazing. Not often you get to see that sort of thing, and running at night and watching a flotilla of head torches bob along in front of me was very good as well. Worst bit was about 35 miles in when I felt absolutely awful and stopped at an aid station and would have definitely given up if I'd had a crew there to help me, but I didn't have a crew luckily because I just decided I would plod on after a while and I felt a bit better, and that was the end of that. It is amazing actually when you see people who look like death-warmed up as they're running around and then they have a remarkable resurgence and then go on to complete the race. It's a remarkable demonstration of humanity's ability for the mind to control the body, and I think it's quite interesting. And then the race, of course, wouldn't work without loads of volunteers and people helping out. I've just been chatting to someone who's been manning a drink stall all night for no money, I don't suppose, and that's just part of the community ethos of these sorts of events. Lots of people get involved, so it's brilliant. The sort of thing that makes you reflect on yourself, so worth doing, I'd say. Though obviously it does take it out of you a little bit, and I need to go to bed for a day. Anyway, there we are. That's what happens when you run 100 miles in a day.